we're off for a little staycation and I thought we would bring you with us. This is one that we do quite often and I'll do a bit more information as we travel there. But we are heading off to Skegness today and we are going to answer the age-old question, is it really as bad as all the Brits say it is? So, let's go.
And so we begin this trip the same as any other. Cortana gets some brushies. Fear not, by the way, whilst we're away she gets love from Auntie Tianya instead. Then it's fill the boot and off to the folks before we hit the road for a 2.5-hour trip up the currently being dug up once again A52. As of time of filming, Nottingham looking absolutely gorgeous. Little cutaway here, instead of Bumblebutt this trip I decided to bring Marshy for a holiday instead. Once we're out of the mess that is the East Midlands, it's off up the A46 for us with plenty of random car chats thrown in for good measure.
Quick, go get that date! Gotta get that date!
So whilst we have a little travel montage, let me tell you about Home Farm Park. This holiday site is primarily advertised as a lakeside retreat due to the lodges they have around a man-made lake in the centre. Around 2 years after we first began visiting, they then renovated and built up to create the Home Farm Park barns, which are larger spaces for bigger parties contained in a modern take on farmhouse living, and this is where me, Ian, my mum and my dad now stay together when we come away, as it just works perfectly to meet everyone's individual needs. So join us as we spend an unseasonably warm November by the coast, making the most of a relaxing week before the Christmas season begins.
We are nearly 3 hours early, but hey, what are you gonna do? At least we're here. Done.
Oh my god, the brightness just went up. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Good morning, you're joining us for day one of our Skegness staycation at Home Farm Park in Burgh le Marsh. I didn't really do a lot of filming post-travel day yesterday, so you'll just see a bit of a travel montage. After we arrived, we basically settled on the sofa. Ian was playing Resident Evil Biohazard and showing my parents. My parents were on misplay. I was also on misplay, to be fair, and watching a Catherine K vlog. We did that, then we went in the hot tub, then we basically just settled in for the night and all kind of went to bed. All in all, yesterday was the smoothest travel travel day we've ever had here. We normally get held up by at least one set of roadworks. That was not the case this time. That was actually really, really nice. We got straight through in 2.5 hours with no break. We ended up here quite early, but they very kindly got it ready for us a lot earlier, so we were in by like 3 o'clock. We were in and unpacked by 3 o'clock, which is unheard of for us. Today the weather is okay, kind of. It doesn't look like it's going to rain yet. It looks like the rain's going to set in later, so I think we're hoping, fingers crossed, to do the seal sanctuary today, which is, that's the main thing that we always do when we come here. We always go to the seal sanctuary just because it's so sweet and the animals are so lovely, and the resident seals, Albie is my favourite. He's so cute. That's pretty much I think the plan for today, and then we're just going to have a wander around, go to some shops. I'm on the lookout for some crocs that aren't crocs, which I can normally only get at the seaside, but that'll be in preparation for our America holiday next year. We'll just see where the day takes us, but I think that's pretty much the plan. I think today is the best for weather, bar Thursday. I think Thursday's meant to be quite nice in the afternoon, but we are by the coast and it is incredibly changeable, so we'll just see how we go, really. And today is also Mum's birthday. We've been down, given her presents this morning, and given her handmade card, the first one from my little collection that I'm probably going to put together. And now we're going to get ready and head off to Skegness, so let's get travelling. I don't know how to outro clips. Bye-bye. You want pictures of fish? This is the time. Some flakes for the low boy.
It's just a lovely. Just advocate for fish with cream. Fish with cream is alright, honest.
Didn't we? The other night it was on the telly and we came across it accidentally, so washable.
It's in the wrong section, it should be in that backward.
Well, it won't be her back door, because when she gets in the van, her
Hey, Owen. You want some donuts? Got the best kind of donuts, nice and warm and toasty, covered in sugar. Yeah, don't like the caps now.
Yeah. The things you'll do for a romantic photo. That was actually a very busy day in Skeggy, but is also a very typical day. That's probably one of the best days we've actually ever had. So Mum has had such an amazing birthday, which is absolutely lovely. We are now all knackered. We have just been in the hot tub, which was absolutely glorious. And we're all now in PJs, and Ian has just fired up Resident Evil Village to play through for my mum and dad. It's literally like giving them a live let's play if you want half an idea of what it is he's doing. So we're going to be settling in with that for the night. I'm going to get my Switch and I'm going to go on Tiny Bookshop, which I am already addicted to after literally just one night. And then I think we're going to be having a long line tomorrow, potentially go and see the donkeys because we haven't seen them today. And we're just going to be doing a lot of chilling tomorrow. So I'll probably not get the camera out much. I'll put in a little montage here if we do anything, so that'll be what you see next. For now, we're going to sign off and we'll give you a little chill out montage, hopefully play some pool tomorrow as well, which will be quite nice. So pool and then other pool, i.e. hot tub. Maybe have a wander around for a little bit, wander around the site, see how much it's expanded. But beyond that, we will just be in and having a nice chill, which is what this holiday is always all about in this glorious cabin that we're in. It's absolutely amazing. I love the home farm park barns. They are absolutely gorgeous. So I will cue the day 2 montage and we'll see you again on Thursday. I'm so sleepy.
This door is locked.
you?
Ooh.
Are you making sure you get them in first? Are you? Making sure?
Yes, I'll feed you.
Yeah. The excitement going on here.
I think they've all figured out there's food. I think the fisherman's happy because they've all left now where he's fishing.
I'll be so excited for next year in Florida.
Yeah, so this is where we would have gotten
Two turns.
doing putting
And he's done it. Oh, go on then.
The next morning.
Oh, it's a very sad day here. Today is our last full day here at Burgh le Marsh, just outside of Skegness. And it's gone so quick. We didn't expect it to go as quickly as it has, but we think that's because we've had such a good time. Time has just flown away. And at the same time, kind of hasn't. It's been a weird one. Sort of made the most of every moment that we can, which is always nice. Plan for today, as of yesterday anyway, I don't know if it's changed overnight. It depends how Mum's legs are doing because they're a little bit swollen on one side at the moment. But the plan, as of yesterday, is that Mum really wants to get down to the beach. She wasn't able to when we went down on Tuesday because where the wheelchair ramp is kind of in a dip and it was full of rainwater. So she struggled to get down there and we just couldn't find a way. And by that point she was a bit too tired to be able to transfer and use her sticks or her Zimmer frame. So the plan today, I think, is to go straight down to the front as long as she's okay, and we're going to try every attempt at getting her down so that she can see the sea. Then after that, we're going to do a little bit of shopping. Then I think coming back up, and Mum wants another milkshake from Hussey's because it was very, very delicious. I might even have one. I've not had one in years. Last time I had one, I think, was either the first or the second time I went to Hussey's, and it was a banana one and it was delicious. So I might have to try their strawberry one. And we might have some battered halloumi as well because it's delicious from there, just as a little snack. And then after that, we're going to go and hit the arcades, I believe. We're probably not going to be dirty stop out like we were on Tuesday. That's the latest we've ever been in Skegness because we need to come back and obviously pack and things. It doesn't take us that long now. We've got a pretty good routine as far as packing goes. Then we're going to end the night either playing Mario Kart, Mario Party, or potentially a bit of both, and maybe some pool as well. Dad and Ian thrashed me last night. I see where the ball's going and then it doesn't go in the direction I want it to. I'm just not very good at pool, what can I say? So that's our overall plan for today. When it comes to getting Mum onto the beach, I'll put the camera on the beach like I did for when we were taking photos the other day, and you can watch that saga with us, so, because it was going to be very entertaining. Right, I'm gonna go downstairs and see what the parents are up to, so we will see you in a bit.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Mum and Dad educating people on different types of wheelchairs and helping them with their own. Pretty standard for us. Let the mission begin. We are on the way to the sea. Okay, the puddle is a bit less than it was the other day, so we will see. Ian is going to test the depth with a stick. So that's where the motor is, so it needs to not touch the motor. Shovey, shovey, shove. Give the walker a go. It's not digging in too much yet, so. Determination, thy name is mother. We have had a mission every single year to get her to do something different. But this year, it's this. Okay, we need to get stuck wheelchair. I'm stuck. Wheelchair rescue.
Oh, it's so wet. I know what the funny thing is. There we go. Gotta get her back.
Yeah, but that's for in a bit. We've got her over. Just watching two dogs on the beach. You made it to the beach, brother. How do you feel? Oh yeah, it's lovely. My happy place. Yeah, you get to see the sea and hear the sea now properly. Yeah. Mission accomplished. What's that now? Is that mission 4, mission 5? No, of coming to Skeggy.
God knows, but it was the last bit we'd got to do because we got scupping on Tuesday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Had that big puddle.
They're in the sea.
They are in the
There
sea.
we go.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God, they're really in the sea. They're
Oh,
lying down. Oh my God, they're
Oh, they're so
determined to
cute.
get so wet.
Oh,
bless them.
Oh, they're so sweet.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not going to just paddle, they're going to lie down in it. Oh, wow.
Hello. Mission accomplished.
Gotta get back, yeah.
Yeah, but that's an in a bit problem.
And then I think it's just because now it's in front of us, it actually looks like it's going back.
Good look.
Does work.
Yeah, when we went into the coffee shop and the table went and I was like grabbing all the table. I'll put the table.
Again, blending seamlessly into your jumper.
Yeah. Very happy.
Yellow's where the money's at, baby.
It is. It's still going.
Okay.
It was just a big battle thing off
It was a
the
right
back.
spat.
What's the right thing going on? And then I got hit by, I think it was the cat beach thing. I was like, yay. Oh, this is very pretty. Well, to be honest, I had no clue on the last one. I kept turning and then it was turning me back, so I was walking the wrong way. The control were having a little bit of an issue.
Oh god.
Well, I ran into a wall, but it means that I didn't fall off, so I'll take it.
I feel like I'm taking all these shortcuts and just got marmalised. Oh, very rarely. Never heard you laugh like that before. And I hit Marius, it was behind me now. There was Ness, and I was walking here with this red shell. And then.
And that was all she wrote.
So you shoved Pete over the line and he shoved you sideways.
Sideways!
Well, I aimed better.
First I go with legs table and then it's like really weird.
Hey.
Come on.
that's it. We're all packed and all ready to go. Just need to go and pack the car now. So peaceful. Oh well, back to the real world. So I will do a full trip summary. Not too long, but a full trip summary when we get home. So I will see you back in our bedroom or on the sofa. Whichever one I land on first.
Do you have any more food? Yo, bye-bye.
Eric, you behave yourself. I'll see you in a few months. Alright? Ah, God, that's my wrist.
So I'm taking you with me.
Later that day.
Good evening. Instead of any of the places that I said I would be coming to you from, I'm actually coming to you from my office / our workshop at home, because I've already been to bed. That's where I went when I got back, because I was actually really, really tired. Hello, Cortana. And downstairs, Ian has been playing Satisfactory, which he's just downloaded. So, all in all, Skegness. Is it really as bad as Brits say it is? Honestly, to me, no. A lot of people say a lot of things about Skegness, that it's the dirtiest, it's the grubbiest, it's got the worst beach, etc, etc, etc. For me, it's not really that bad. And for us in particular as a family, it's a really lovely holiday. Obviously, everybody holidays differently, so I can't speak for everyone. I know for us, we love having the seal sanctuary. That place is absolutely amazing. It'll be even more amazing once the penguin enclosure's finished. That was the building works that you could see in the background of those videos. But once that's finished, it's going to look absolutely stunning, and everything that they do there is solely funded by the public. It's a full circle thing. The money goes into it and the money goes back into taking care of and rehabilitating seals so that they can be released back into the wild and live their best lives. Hussies gets mixed reviews on TripAdvisor. Some people say that the staff are really rude there and things like that. We have never had this experience. We've had the same server every time we've been in, except for when we went yesterday, we had a different server, but even she was absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a constant. The food is always delicious. I will say it is a chip shop, but for me it's quite high quality chip shop. Like, it's definitely better than ours that's local. 100% I would recommend to anybody. Mum can absolutely recommend the milkshakes, but they have always been lovely. So they're always really accommodating. They always stick us on that table because they know that's the best amount of space for us. They even remember us coming in now. And this time Ian actually was starting to go low when we walked down, but he kind of went through, and then when he sat down he was running a low blood sugar. So we ordered and everything, and we're quite prepared to wait and things. We do have things on us, but he was trying to stay away from that. And in the end, they actually brought him 2 like snack-sized flakes that you'd put in a Mr. Whippy and said, here you go, that will just sort of tide you over until your food gets here, which was so lovely. They didn't have to do that. Yeah, we always know that we're going to get a really delicious fish and chips from there, so that's what we always end up getting. And then as for the rest of Skegness, there's a nice variety of shops there. Some of them quite obviously are seaside tat shops. You're going to get that anywhere you go when you're going to the coast. And then some of them, you've got your more standard high street ones. Like I went in Superdrug because I needed to get a top up of vitamins and shampoo and conditioner and things like that. Things that I could get at home, but it's a bit of a trek to get them back when I've been at work all day. Yeah, it's just got a nice little mix without being too overwhelming. You absolutely can do it in a couple of days. The arcades have got a nice variety of things as well. Again, they've got like the 2p pushers and then outlandish things that we play, like going on the little hover cars and things like that. So it does have a nice mix. In season, it also has its own pleasure beach, which I don't actually think I've ever been to, potentially as a kid, but I've not been to it as an adult. And they do have the pier open as well. I remember I have done the pier in season once. It was a little bit chaotic, but it's pretty much standard for if you're going to a pier. It's exactly the same as like Brighton Pier and Blackpool Pier and things like that. And the beach, to be honest, is no different from any other beach I've seen, just a standard sort of area, and it has sand and wind turbines, and you know, the sea comes in and out, and that's that. It's no dirtier than anything I've seen. I say that could change in season as well. I don't know. We don't really go in season. That's just a choice that we make. Home Farm Park is amazing. We've actually seen it built from the ground up. I think we came either late 2020 or early 2021. I was just looking for a nice little peaceful retreat somewhere, and we started with the lakeside lodges and then saw the barns get built up, and then as my mum and dad started coming, because it's not as far as our old Hemsby holidays, this is only 2.5 hours drive roughly, whereas Hemsby is around 4.5 hours. So for us, it's fairly local in the grand scheme of things. That's something that my mum can do. She can still get to the seaside, she can still see the sea, which is a huge thing in our family. We absolutely love the sea and just the sounds of the ocean and things like that. We will still be going back in the future. We hope to go back as many times in the future to come, unless it starts turning and letting us down. We have had that with accommodations, but right now for the past 5 years this has been a really solid choice for us, and we wouldn't go anywhere else. It's nice and peaceful and out of the way enough whilst still having access to Skegness. It's literally a 5 to 10 minute drive down the road. This is the only time from now that I will vlog this trip, and what a trip it has been. It has been absolutely amazing. This is the best trip we've had. The travel here was awesome. We had really mild weather for saying that it's the start of November, and everyone's just been wonderful. Everyone we've seen has been wonderful. There's been so many animals. All the donkeys were being really sociable and friendly. All the seals were really lovely and active. It's just been a really nice time. So all in all, that is Staycation at Skegness in the UK. We don't think it's bad, some people do. It's completely down to personal preference. There's not going to be much remaining for this channel this year. We have got a couple of day trips planned. One of them I'll definitely be filming and vlogging, and that will go up as a video probably early December. And then I'm going to do one-off vlogmas, because we are about to get really busy for the next potentially 6 to 7 months, and I'm probably going to go on a YouTube break after I have done a sort of one-off vlogmas video. So you will see an upcoming trip, which is going to be for Twycross Zoo for the Lantern Festival that's being held there this year for Christmas, and then I'm going to do a little mini vlogmas because we've got a couple of plans. We're going to be going really small on Christmas this year because we're actually starting to pack the house up for hopefully big exciting plans next year, and then the first 6 months of next year are going to be trying to enact those plans. So that's all for now. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed seeing this little UK staycation, and we will see you, I want to hazard around the first week of December for a little trip to Twycross Zoo and the Lantern Festival.